The internet gives us the power to learn, share, and connect with people around the world. But, as Spider-Man once said, with great power comes great responsibility. Even if we can do almost anything online, we must always be responsible for our actions. And for today's Learn Lab, we'll talk about the cybercrime law in the Philippines and the do's and don'ts of using the internet responsibly.
First, let's unlock what is cybercrime. Cybercrime refers to illegal activities carried out using technology or the internet. In today's digital world, cybercriminals use different methods such as phishing, malware, and hacking to steal personal information or cause harm to others. That's why it's important for all of us to stay aware and protect our online safety. Because of this, countries around the world have created laws to protect internet users.
In the Philippines, the Cybercrime Prevention Act of 2012, or also known as Republic Act number 10175, was signed into law by President Benigno Aquino on September 12, 2012. The goal of this law is to penalize acts like cybersex, child pornography, identity theft, and unsolicited electronic communication in the country. It lists several punishable offenses and sets clear penalties for each. And now, let's know the types of cybercrimes. First is cyber squatting. Cyber squatting is when someone registers a website name in bad faith to profit, mislead, or destroy others' reputation. Penalty is up to 12 years in prison and a 200,000 fine or more. Second is cybersex. Cybersex involves using the internet for sexually explicit activities. It is punishable by 6 to 12 years in prison and fines up to 1 million pesos. Third is child pornography. Creating or sharing pornographic materials involving minors is a serious crime. Penalty is up to 50,000 pesos to 5 million pesos fine and up to 40 years imprisonment. Fourth is identity theft. Identity theft happens when someone uses another person's personal or financial information without consent. Penalty is 500,000 pesos to 4 million pesos fine and up to 6 years imprisonment. The last one is cyber libel. Cyber libel means spreading false and damaging statements about another person online. Penalty is 40,000 pesos to 1.2 million pesos fine and 4 to 8 years imprisonment. And now, let's talk about the do's and don'ts of using the internet. The internet is powerful, but we must use it with care. To guide us, here are the 10 commandments of computer ethics. First, don't use a computer to harm others. Second, don't interfere with other people's computer work. Third, don't snoop on others' files. Fourth, don't use a computer to steal. And fifth, don't spread lies or fake news. 6. Don't use pirated software. 7. Don't use someone else's computer sources without permission. 8. Don't steal or copy other people's ideas or works. 9. Think about the social effects of your digital creations. 10. Always use a computer with respect for others. Being responsible online means thinking before you click, posting with kindness, and respecting others' rights and privacy. How to protect yourself online. Stay safe online by following these simple steps. First, use strong and unique passwords. Second, keep your software and apps updated. Third, avoid using public Wi-Fi for important transactions. Fourth, don't download unknown applications. And fifth, report harmful or suspicious online activities. And that concludes our Learn Love for today. Remember, the internet is a reflection of who you are. Use it wisely, use it safely, and most of all, Use it responsibly.